Yo, what up, everybody? My name is Andy. I'm going to be the host of this podcast. Let me introduce you to my co-host, who is also my waifu. my 3D waifu, not my 2D waifu. Just to let you know.
Hey, I'm Brenda. Yeah. Just a heads up, sorry about the laugh.
Yeah, she giggles a lot. And she doesn't even smoke. It's
what?
weird.
That has nothing to do with it.
Right?
Alright, so we're here, I guess, to introduce ourselves.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. Let you guys know what we're going to be talking about. Discussing weekly. We're going to do it weekly, right?
Yeah. We're going to be discussing like different subjects that I just picked randomly that I thought of, and I was like, hey, I just want to talk about it.
But there's going to be weeks where I decide as well.
Yeah. This is going to be bouncing back and forth.
And
we're just going to be experimenting a lot.
Yeah.
Just try it out.
Have guests as well.
Of course.
Some friends and whoever ends up deciding they want to, I don't know, try it out, right?
Yeah, and hopefully my dog doesn't interrupt.
Yeah. Sorry about the dog. She barks a lot.
Yeah, seriously.
She's currently on our beanbag, laying down, just staring at us.
Yeah, we finally got a good setup and everything. We got a pretty nice desk. I like it. It's
well,
good to say.
I don't even know how this whole thing started. How did we decide to do this?
Well, because I've been listening to like a lot of podcasts.
And so have I, yeah.
And I was like, what am I good at? And I was like, oh yeah, I'm good at fucking talking. So why not just start like a podcast and just start talking about random stuff that I want to talk about?
Right. And I decided last year for his birthday to surprise him with the setup because I thought,
it's pretty clean. Like, this mic sounds super nice. I like the headset. It sounds really clean.
Number one wife.
Number one.
And I wasn't going to do it with him. I was going to just let him do his thing, you know. But, I don't know.
I just don't want to do it by myself. Because, like, I feel weird just talking to myself. And I want to have, like, somebody there to talk to. Yeah. Now that, like, she's, like, right in front of me. And I can just, like, look at her and talk to her now. It makes it so much easier.
My goodness. Well, yeah. So, we just decided to do it. Been trying to prepare for it.
I have so many ideas that I want to do.
It took us this, it took us this long to do this, because we really didn't have our own place. We were living with, my in-laws, and then, we started living with, one of my coworkers, but, yeah, we finally got our own place and we decided to do this. So, yeah, we're here now. Hopefully this works out for us. If it doesn't, I mean, it's okay. We just needed something to entertain ourselves, right?
Yeah, pretty much. No, I just want to do it for fun. We're not really asking for, like, any income.
Yeah, and then, like,
I just want to do it for fun.
We have no kids. We just have our dog.
Yeah.
And
plus, I just like talking, honestly. That's the one thing I always get in trouble with because I just talk and I don't know when to stop talking.
You don't know when to stop.
I was like, okay, well.
Also, heads up, he talks, like I tell him all the time, he talks out of his butt.
Yeah, I get really sidetracked, like, on a lot of things. Like, we'll stick with, like, one little thing. Like, I know I wanted to, like, pick, like, one subject and I want to just talk about that. But then, like, it'll just remind me of, like, other fucking stories. And I'm just like, oh, yeah, I remember that time. And they'll just come up with that shit.
Yeah, so we have our little setup here. We
really
actually
nice.
Just got a computer today from Best Buy.
I love Best Buy.
It's a computer that I actually have at work. And
I wish we had a Fry's.
Convinced Andy to buy it.
Yep.
But, yeah, so we have our mic. We have our headset. We have, what are those things called? The soundproof phones? We haven't put them up yet, but
no, not yet.
We'll probably do that tomorrow.
Yeah, it was weird because, like, I was, like, arranging it at first on the floor. and then like for some reason it like came out as like a swastika sign. I was like,
Oh
oh,
my gosh.
I don't know how that came out. So I was like, nope, I'm just gonna do it because I was gonna try to do a random, like just put a random, like because I have green and black,
Yeah.
and she has blue and black. So I was trying to like arrange them to like it was just random, but it came out to like a swastika sign. And I was like, wait, no, I'll just keep it
Oh my
in a
goodness.
pattern like that.
So, anyways,
So this episode, we pretty much just want to talk about like ourselves, like
it's gonna be kind of boring, but
yeah, because
it's just that we could introduce ourselves to the world,
Pretty
whoever
much.
listens to us.
if they want to listen to us, like if they stick around long enough so they can listen to us, because yeah, I get time when I'm just like, all right, man, well, can you like, I feel like I'm fucking Dave Cook.
Oh
Where
my
just
gosh.
fucking just the story just goes on until I never get to a point. And once I get to the point, you're just like, all right, that's it. But let's see. I know what we could do. We just talk about a story about ourselves.
Like how we met and stuff?
Yeah, we could do that.
Well, let's see. It was
Oh my God,
2010.
Let's talk about that.
2010, my 18th birthday. My dad decided to let me have a party, so I invited a bunch of friends and stuff.
Yeah.
My best friend at the time said he was gonna get a DJ for me,
And
and
who was the DJ? This guy.
that guy who uses YouTube as a DJ.
Well, I didn't have like the whole setup, so.
Well,
And then you guys were requesting music that I'm just like, okay, I don't really listen to that type of music.
but a DJ is supposed to have
yeah,
all kinds
I know,
of music.
but like you guys were doing with some like crazy Mexican songs, and I was just like, what the fuck? I'm just getting reminded of like the cartels and shit.
So, anyways, I think one thing that I remember about that day that I'll never forget is every time I try to introduce him to someone, because I went around introducing everyone to each other.
I kept on forgetting my name.
I kept forgetting his name,
I don't
and
know how,
every
like-
time.
I was like, hey, my name is Andy, but you just call me Taco if you want. But then like,
Every time I would say like, oh yeah, hey, this is so and so, and then I would be like, wait, what's your name? And he would say,
oh yeah.
a different name every single
She came
time.
up to me like at least 5 times, but she came up to me, she's like, oh, what was your name again? I was like, oh yeah, my name is like Pedro. And then like I just kept on saying like
And
random.
Francisco and Juan.
Yeah, I
was
just kept on
like,
saying like random Mexican names because she kept on asking what my name was, and I was like, how do you forget my name? It's Andy. Like Andy or Taco. How do you forget either? Like,
Yeah.
because Taco was like my nickname. They just call me Taco.
Yeah. So then, few months later, he added me. Was it Facebook or MySpace?
It was on Facebook.
On Facebook?
Yeah, that's when I first started like getting onto Facebook. Like,
I think that's when everyone first started getting onto it.
Yeah, I regret it. I miss MySpace.
So yeah, he added me on Facebook. We started talking from there. Hung out, had some dates and stuff. But let's talk about the dates. First of all, he always said he never had money.
Oh yeah. Well, I was kind of a dick.
Yeah, and just because I wanted to get out and I didn't want to seem like mean or anything, so I would pay for everything.
Yeah,
I was going to
she paid
school.
for
I
everything.
had money.
And then I would just spend money to go buy weed.
Well, turns out I
Yeah.
found out years later that his parents actually did give him money. He just would save it.
Yeah, I saved a lot of money.
And this is who I married.
Eh,
No, I'm just
but
kidding.
it was worth it.
Yeah. So, so we went on a few dates. We ended up together. Well, not necessarily. We weren't really boyfriend and girlfriend to begin with.
No, not yet.
We were just
Just seeing each other.
seeing each other.
We were FBs.
No. Oh my goodness.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, so
At first.
we were just seeing each other
Yeah.
at first. And then
And I don't know. I got
well,
Kinda
no,
tired of it.
you messed up. you messed up.
Oh yeah.
And I stopped talking to you. And you came running back to me crying.
I was not crying. I only cried a little bit. It was just like that one tear that just comes down like on the eye. It was on my right eye, I remember. But I was blaming it on the shower.
I gave you another chance, and then I guess you told me you really liked me, you wanted to be with me, and we became, well, you asked me to be your girlfriend, and then.
Yeah.
There it is.
And then many laters we became.
Yeah,
we became my waifu.
We were boyfriend and girlfriend for, oh my goodness, what? 4 years, and then he proposed to me. The way he proposed to me, I don't know. I think it could have been better, but do you remember?
I think I kind of remember.
You don't remember how you proposed to me?
I remember. Did I write it on the bed with like rose petals?
Yeah.
Okay, I remember. Yeah, it was so stupid. I don't know.
I think you put. Did you put? Marry me?
Yeah, but I think I misspelled something.
Yeah, you spelled marry me wrong.
I misspelled because I didn't have enough rose petals.
You spelled it Merry, like Merry Christmas. That's how you spelled it. Well, I was taking a shower, and then I come out, and he's like on his knees outside the shower, and I'm just staring at the bed like, what is going on?
And she was naked.
And he's on his knees, and...
She was naked.
I was not naked. I had a towel on. And he...
But the best part was she grabbed the ring without her hands.
You didn't have a ring. Such a liar.
I didn't
No, he just asked me to marry him. There was no ring, but, you know, it was... we were young. It was tough times.
Yeah,
and
we didn't really have that much.
It was the thought that counts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Plus she was dropping hints.
How was I dropping hints?
No, I'm just kidding.
What? Well, yeah, so then... What, like... No. Yeah, 6 years later. Yeah, 6 years. 6 years later after that, we finally got married. So in total of years was 10 years together.
10 years.
This July will be 11 years. But
11 years.
July will be 1 year married. Yep, 11 years. No kids, 11 years. I think that's pretty good.
Party on, Wayne.
But I mean, we are getting old, so hopefully kids will come soon.
I mean,
yeah, Andy's going to be 30 this year.
I am going to be 30.
30.
Fuck, I'm going to be 30. Holy shit. I've been looking at all those memes, all those like people turning 30 and shit. I was like, I feel it. I really do feel it.
Yeah, you're old.
I definitely am. Oh my god. Like that one meme that you showed me about the one.
I don't know if you... The one? What are you talking about?
In the beginning of the birth year.
Oh! So... I showed
God.
him this video where a guy is buying alcohol, but he's like picking it up since with the whole pandemic and everything, you know, you could do pickup delivery or no pickup, curbside pickup. There you go. That's what it's called. Well, he was picking up wine, and the guy asked to see his ID. So he shows him his wallet because the ID's in the wallet. He opens it up, and he's like, do you need me to take it out? And he says, no, I can see the one in front of the year.
He was like, the one?
Yeah, and then he realizes, like, oh, shoot, everyone's already, like, freaking old.
21.
Yeah.
Maybe after 1999.
Yeah, because 1999 would be
before.
21 this year, right? Yeah, so, yeah.
Fuck.
92.
And now people
He's
in the
91.
2000s is going to be 21 this year.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's crazy.
Fuck,
Wow.
man.
And just, you know,
I am old as shit. I can feel it in my ass. Because, like, my poop just falls out. It doesn't even hold it anymore.
The way I feel it is I prefer to stay home and not go out.
Yeah. There's too many games I want to play.
No, not about the games. Just, like, not wanting to be around people. But
especially now that we have to stay inside.
Yeah.
With this whole pandemic
I
thing.
think I kind of like that, actually. I prefer to stay inside than go out.
Yeah, but it kind of sucks. We were supposed to go to Japan.
Yeah, we were.
Oh my god, I had so much.
Which I don't know
planned
how because
last year in 2020, but it got ruined because of
meant
this
to be?
fucking pandemic. We were gonna go to Japan, and then we were gonna go to Canada.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Russian.
Yeah, Russian. You hear me, man? We were gonna go see you, but pandemic. Shit sucks, man. But man,
Yeah.
so much planned.
Yeah, we did have a lot planned.
And the weird part is we like in 2019 around it was November that we went, right? Disneyland.
Yeah.
We went to Disneyland. Oh my god, I ate so much that day.
And I think that's when I had COVID. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty
that's
sure
when it was like
I had
barely
COVID.
coming out here. Like it wasn't like super big.
Yeah, it was
yet.
like the beginning part of it.
And like, oh my god,
I couldn't taste anything, and this
sucked
guy
over.
ate everything.
I ate a lot.
Everything.
They had these California Adventure had these fucking these horchata churros. Oh my god, that shit was just tastic. I swear, it was. Oh my god. I ate a lot. Then, like, in Disneyland, they had this place that had, because it was all, like, Christmas theme. So they had a galo de pollo in it. Oh, my God. Oh. Just tastic.
Yeah. So, hopefully this whole quarantine pandemic thing ends soon. 'Cause
hopefully.
It'd be great to take a vacation.
We need one.
Yeah, so, here we are now.
Starting this podcast, try something new, something different. Trying to figure out like what we're gonna take place on this, and if we want to get sponsored, anybody listening.
For anyone out there, relationships are difficult.
Yeah.
I don't have any. What's the advice or anything, honestly, because we do things different a lot, If something doesn't work for us, we change it up. A lot of people, in my opinion, don't, what's the word like that I'm looking for? They don't approve of our relationship, I guess.
Yeah.
Even though we've been together 11 years now, I can name a few people that don't approve of our relationship.
Yeah, that's true. But you know what? Screw it.
At least, like, the people who matter, I guess, right? Who matter are good with us now. Understand why we're together, I guess. I hope.
Definitely. And then some of them will be our guests.
Which, until this day, I don't understand why people don't like me. Honestly. I don't know. I mean...
She's awesome.
I'm freaking amazing. No, I mean, all I've ever done is try to, like, help us as a couple succeed, Since we've got together, I've always worked. Doesn't matter what it was, fast food, retail, hospitality.
Fast food sucks.
Now I'm in healthcare. I mean, it doesn't matter what it was. I've worked, and I've worked for us, and you've worked for us. I mean, at one point you had 4 jobs.
Oh, that should suck, man, because I didn't have any days off. I was working, like, where was I working at? Do you remember?
Goodness. You started off at Lacoste.
Yeah, I was at Lacoste.
Which is like a polo clothing store.
Those clothing is fucking nice. I like those clothing. They had this one in Lacoste. They had this, the Astro Boy one collection. Oh my god, I wanted to get it so bad, but that shit's so expensive now.
Yeah.
Fuck. It's like $400 for that shirt. God damn.
Then you worked at Levi's, which is the jeans denim clothing store.
Yeah.
Then you started working for Jeep, I guess, right? Jeep, I guess.
Yeah.
Then you went to go work with me for the holidays at Charlotte Rue's because they allowed it at the time for
Oh yeah.
What was it?
Oh my
People
god.
like with the family?
I hated Charlotte Rue's because like girls are fucking mean. Like if I get your size wrong, I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't understand your guys' sizing. I was like, cause she was like, can you give me a size bigger? And I was like, well, what size do you have right now? And she was like, it was a 10. And so I gave her a 15.
Oh my gosh, you went up like 2 sizes.
I don't know. I thought it went by 5s. I'm always
by
supposed
5s.
Like, how am I supposed to know this stuff? Like, what the fuck? And plus, that was like my first day working there. Like, I don't know. I didn't understand the sizes and shit. Like,
yeah. And then I remember my boss used to be like, look, he's over there talking to girls.
Well, I mean,
I'd be like,
yeah,
okay.
because of all the fucking people that shop there. There was a transvestite that I talked to there.
Really?
Yeah.
I
it's one time.
remember actually one time, this like group of young guys came in, and you know I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
they were handsome guys.
They look fabulous.
No, I don't think you were working there.
No,
Anymore.
I wasn't there. No,
Well,
I quit because I was like, fuck this place.
You didn't quit. It just stopped during the holidays. It was only the holidays when like they allowed families to work there.
Yeah, and then I just quit all the jobs and I just only worked one.
Then, well, yeah, so the good-looking guys, yeah, so they, walked in, and me and the girls were like, dang, like, these guys are cute. So we thought they were there to buy, presents for, like, their girlfriends or something. So we go up to them, and we're like, oh, what are you guys looking for? Like, something for your girlfriend? And then turns out,
It was for them.
yeah, they were drag queens.
Well,
But these guys were dressed like, guys,
really
girls,
nice.
however they, they are known, or yeah.
I mean, they don't have to dress and drag all the time.
No, I know, but no, they look like guys, like, they were wearing like
Because they are
the
guys.
plaid shirts with like the tight skinny jeans and like Nikes, like they look like they didn't. It was crazy.
They look fabulous.
But they had really good personalities. They were funny.
Yeah. I
And
don't
they
think
bought
I've
a
ever
lot.
had any problem with them. Like, I've talked to a lot of, like, gay people and transvestite people. And they all seem pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, pretty laid back.
I don't
I
think
don't
I've
have
ever.
any problem with them. You do you, boo-boo. That's it.
I think one great gay that I have met before was Dion. Dion was great.
Yeah, he
Dion,
was cool.
if you ever listen to this, you were amazing.
Very cool.
He always hit on Andy.
Yeah.
I thought that was so funny just because I knew it kind of like made Andy like a little weirded out, but Andy went along with it all the time, and I thought it was just so funny.
Well, I just take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
And it's good because, like, gay guys are picky.
But all the gay guys like you.
I mean...
Remember we went to that gay club and like...
yeah,
they like you. I don't know. Dude, are you gay?
No.
I'm just kidding.
I'm pretty sure I'm not.
Yeah, but no. Yeah.
I don't know.
What were you gonna say?
I just like to look fabulous. That's
I'm
it.
just kidding.
I like to look good.
Yeah.
But lately I've been lazy. I don't feel like dressing up. I remember before I used to wear
It's 'cause
suits all
you,
the
like-
time.
You work so much.
Yeah. I get so lazy now. I have so much work that I gotta do. I'm just like, by the time I'm done, I'm just like, I don't want to do
I think
anything.
I obviously you work way more than I do, but because we work, I don't know, it's different now that we're older,
Yeah.
And we don't really because where we live, we don't have much friends here. Well, I mean, you have some friends, I don't. We, like I said before, we prefer to stay indoors, but I think if we had friends, we'd probably be doing things, Like at
Yeah.
least when we lived
Do
in
something.
Nevada, we tried to do stuff. We went out. And it's a little bit difficult because of the pandemic, but
Yeah, this pandemic sucks.
it does. Surely does. Yeah, but
It's alright. We'll get through it eventually.
eventually.
I mean, I was kind of hoping it was already done by, like, the end of last year, but it didn't happen. It's still going on, and we're just like, damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Still not going to be able to go to Japan. But it's alright.
So, anyways, yeah, this is our first episode.
Yeah.
I know it must have been a little bit boring for people, I guess. But we just wanted to introduce ourselves a little bit,
Pretty much.
And
then
and
just look forward
obviously,
for, like, on the next stuff that we're going to be talking about. Because I have a lot of, like, stuff that I've already written down that I want to be talking about. Like,
yeah,
the
we
next
don't have like a
episode.
specific,
And then plus, like, I'm probably sure, like, most likely, that's just how I am. I get sidetracked so much. Like, I'll be talking about something and I would just go on with a different story from what I just talked about. Like, right now, we were just
yeah,
talking
I think
about
we just freaking,
we just started talking about
we
random
just talked
shit.
about a whole bunch of stuff.
And I'm surprised because usually that's when I start talking about masturbating and I haven't even
Oh
talked about
my
that yet.
goodness. Yes.
And actually, you know what?
That's next week.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be next week.
Yeah, but no, weekly we'll be letting out podcasts. Hopefully,
Every week.
every week.
And it's not gonna be that long. I decided like I don't want to have it like a very long podcast.
Yeah.
Cause like I do listen to a lot of them and like.
Yeah, and I listen to some that are like 2 hours long, and it's like,
Yeah, like
you're
I
kind
feel
of overdoing
like,
it a little bit.
Yeah, like I think 30 minutes. Maybe I'll go like the longest I'll go is like an hour. It depends on like the subject that we talk about and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, if you guys have any topics that you would like for us to talk about, or just kind of get into and see where where we go off from there,
Yeah.
you can go ahead and I guess email us, right? Or if you have us on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, whatever,
Yeah,
go ahead
we
and
are
just send us a
creating
message.
like a whole page just for this.
Yeah.
This podcast.
And you know, like we said, if this doesn't take off, it's fine. I mean, we don't really have lives, and it's a way for us to be entertained, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
We got nothing better to do, and plus, like.
And we're gonna be having guests, so like that's gonna be even
so we're
more
not gonna be like super
entertaining.
lonely either.
Yeah.
And like.
Have we decided yet who's gonna be next week?
I've already had ideas, and I've already talked to them, and they know.
Oh,
who
you
it
already
is.
talked to them?
Yeah, so.
So are we having 1 or 2 guests next week?
We might have 2. So, but I feel like these 2 people will.
Is it who we talked about before?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's gonna be great because I know how these 2 are. We're gonna get along just fine.
Well, obviously you get along; they're your friends.
Yeah, that's true. But you get along with them too.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't think I've ever met any of your friends that didn't like me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. But no, and then like, I've always been like part of the gang, quote unquote.
The gang squad.
Yeah.
We play Minecraft together and everything.
Yeah, you know, we'll be talking about a whole bunch of different things. Andy wants to talk about porn next week.
Next week's episode is going to be about porn because I have a lot to talk about that, but I'm not going to get into it right now because, like...
I really wanted to talk about this whole GameStop thing, like, you know, because that's what's going on right now.
About the stocks?
Yeah, the stocks and everything.
Well, we can do an episode about we'll talk about stuff like that. You know, we'll just have different things. You guys can always, like, suggest some stuff that we can talk about, or if you want us to, like, mainly focus about, like, a certain subject or a certain, and you know, anything. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. And if you guys want to be guests, like, you know, just let me know.
It'd be cool to get, like, people we don't know.
Yeah.
You know?
Honestly, like,
That'd be
I would
cool.
get anybody.
Yeah. Yeah, but we'll see where this goes.
Yeah, we're gonna set up a Discord, so it'll be easier for everybody. And then, you know, I'll have like a party chat in the Discord, so everybody can just talk to each other. So.
And if you guys have advice, you know, on like what stuff we could work on, like the background noise or
should I
going
change my
off
voice
topic
or something?
or
my
like
voice kind of annoying because everybody that's just saying that my voice is like very feminine. I think that's the reason why people think I'm gay. It's because of my voice.
Well, I don't know because I don't know.
I just don't have a manly voice. I can't do it. Like I don't have a deep voice. I don't yell. I haven't yelled. Like how many times have I yelled? Like ever in my life?
Not that many.
Like I think I've only yelled like maybe 3 times ever. But you know what? It's gonna be alright.
Yeah, but like I was saying,
Like
if
the mic, I have to have mine a little bit higher because my voice is not that loud.
Yeah. Well, like I was saying, if you guys have any advice for us, since we're first timers, what we could do different, what we should do, you know, what.
Yeah.
Just let us know. Like, that'd be great.
And then any celebrities who want to be on our podcast, you know, I don't mind it. I'll talk to anybody. It doesn't matter who it is. Well, it depends.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So it's the first episode.
Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it.
Introducing Andy and myself. Brenda. Yeah, if you guys forgot my name already, because I think I only said it once.
Did you?
I think so.
All right. Everybody, this is Brenda. My waifu. My co-host.
Yeah,
And, yeah, I'm just excited, honestly.
Yeah,
like,
very excited. I've been
we don't
waiting
know.
for this for the longest time. Today, I felt like I was gonna throw up because I was so nervous. But then I set everything up myself because Andy was setting up the chairs and stuff. But I just wanted to get to it. I wanted to do this. I wanted to start like editing.
Yeah.
And
Getting into it. We definitely put a good portion of money into this whole thing.
yeah, but like I said, you need to put money.
It's not really about the money. It's just it's something that we want to get ourselves into. Like I've been wanting to kind of get into the whole podcast, and just start talking. Like I know it's gonna get better once we start getting more guests in here, because I know right now it's just gonna be me and Brenda just talking to each other. But once we get more people in here, it's gonna be probably more funnier, honestly. Cause and then just the way I come up with shit like on the spot, like it just happens. One reason why I kind of get in trouble at work is because I talk too much. All right, you guys. Well,
thanks for listening.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, I mean,
prepare yourself for next week's episode, because it's gonna be a big one. Because I decided this next episode is gonna be. I've been wanting, like, I feel like not a lot of people are talking about this subject, because the next episode is gonna be about porn, and there's just so much I just want to talk about that, and then not just the videos itself, but just like the backgrounds and stuff, just.
All right, we'll talk about it next week.
All right, guys.
All right, thanks for listening.
Thank you, guys.
You guys have a good night, good morning, wherever you are.
Yeah, whatever you're listening to.
And yeah, we'll not see you. You'll hear us next week. Right?
All right, guys. Peace.
Bye.